All right. Let's see if this will be the worst division of all time. Our QB1 check-in. Again, we are still without Kyler Murray. Coach, your team struggled out of the gates. Who needs to step up? The team needs to step up. I'm not throwing Kurt under the bus. Maybe I should have. Grab your shovels, beat the Chargers. In fact, you know what? I should have thrown Kurt under the bus because then it would have been focused on him. I should have done that. I tried to protect my quarterback, but I think I hurt him. How bad's Minnesota? Let's wait a little bit. Again, there's still plenty of season to go. Even if Minnesota was winless so far, it wouldn't guarantee that they're going to be bad by the end of the season. Again, last year the Chargers started, 1-5? And ended up getting back to 500. More than that. They were like 9-8 on the season, some shit like that. I don't know. What the hell's the math on those anymore? Who's to say? But yeah, trust me. We'll see what's going on with like Sam Darnold, league leaders, all that stuff. Just got to give it a little bit more time. Really quickly before I forget, I do want to go to the depth chart. And we'll take it from there. So yeah, again, Kyler is still hurt. Shout outs! You know, I don't even have a guess. I don't even have a guess. Thank you for the fall. There are some names where it's like, man, I'm out. Not even gonna bother. That's where we're at. Honestly, Michael Wilson, you deserve to be in that third spot on the depth chart. You've been awesome this year. Keep Bryce Wells in that top spot. And again, we want Elijah Wilkinson out for Clifton Bryan. That way Proctor's still the main man there. We should be good from there. We should be. What's that video used for new followers from? It's from a podcast that we did with Sin. That's a friendo original meme right there. That's what that is. Dotch, welcome in. You haven't missed too much. Madden's always a bit more slow and steady. As Rondale already improves after getting his new contract. Let's see. Making better as a physical option, catching traffic, catching, +2 release. Yeah, that's why I like to make these guys more well-rounded instead of just putting points in what they're already good at. Jalen Thompson doesn't get scheme fit. That is one hell of a hairline, sir. As someone with a pretty impressive hairline, that is, that's something. That's something. And then Cameron Thomas at linebacker. Oh my God, 54 pass coverage. Jesus. +4 zone coverage at least. There we go. That guy at least won't be as useless in that spot. And again, if we have nothing to really focus on aside from win the game, then we're going to go ahead and see what we got going on here. Take on the 1-2 Chargers at SoFi Stadium. We end up winning 25-24, and this looks like it could be an interesting week. Imagine if this is Rondale. Imagine, and we already have him re-signed. Come on. This could be great for us. We'll save it for last. Let's go to short week first because it's Thursday Night Football. And let's see what the target will be here for this week. Obviously, I have a short week. Bobby McCain. Step up the defense. Just tell me what the deal is. Beat the 49ers. Allow 2 or fewer offensive touchdowns. LOL. That's not going to happen. But we will still try to beat them. We'll get the weekly strat done. And then we'll go to those top 2, which are the 2 most intriguing ones. Brock Purdy and the Niners. Again, he got injured last year, but they still went on to win the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold leading the way. All right. Again, we'll get to some mini games on plenty of occasions, but man, you do it every single week, it'll be a glacial speed that we have in terms of seeing what's going on with this team. So it looked like somebody got hurt there too. All right, what do we got for player upgrades here really quickly? BJ with another upgrade. Like to see that. Again, make you more well-rounded in the passing coverage. Awareness, man coverage, zone coverage. Very, very good. Very, very good. Brian Davenport keeps getting better in the corner. I got to make sure that he is that he's getting proper playing time. Now that we've reordered the depth chart. And then Bernard Farrell, we know he's going to leave at the end of the season. He's just a rando depth option for us this year. Not like offensive lineman can get depth, or not depth improvement, dev improvements. Let's go to yield depth chart really quickly. Yield depth charts. Kyler Murray is back. But does he start over Kurt Slater? We'll come back to that in a second. We'll come back to that. That might be a chat decision. Cordero Patterson's going to be out for this game. That's a pretty big decision to make. Let me double check the defensive side of things here. And we don't really have anybody that we're building on the defensive line. It's our biggest need. All right, Davenport is currently in that third spot, so he's actually getting plenty of playing time. We weren't going to bring back Marco Wilson, though. So he is our best corner, but I don't want to use him because, I mean, he's going to leave, and I'd rather build up other younger options. So, okay. All right. We got to come back to the quarterback choice. Let's do the QB1 check-in here. Any market for Kyler? Again, just the contract penalty is too much for trading him. That's the issue. Really proud of how it came out. Everyone got the job done. Everyone chipped in with a nice win. I agree, Kurt. I agree. Keep it up. You're one of the leaders in the locker room. Entire team get an XP boost. Okay. It's good. We have more upgrade points because of that. Not yet. So here we go. Moment of truth. Who is the breakout? That's still glitched. Good to know. Who is it? Hollywood Brown. That is not what I expected. 3 touchdowns or 150 yards. And Marquise Brown will get the upgrade. That is not who I was expecting to see in that spot. 27 years old and getting a breakout is pretty wild. He's up to an 86 overall now because he had an upgrade point. I'm really surprised he might go superstar. And physical freak, obviously. What is his contract? I think he's up at the end of next season. No, ooh, he's got 2 years left. That's not bad. A lot of interest in staying, too. Interesting. So, it would up his trade value a lot. The big question. Kyler Murray is 27 years old now. I feel like it still has to be Slater. Right? I know it's star dev for Murray. But at no point, he's just not going to turn into a, I mean, he might literally turn into a superstar, but long term, apparently he's a top 10 quarterback in the league, which is insane. But I feel like we have to try to get Slater to develop. Like, we know Kyler Murray, by definition, is a solid quarterback. He's not going to be elite. Kurt Slater, he gets one breakout, wins an award. All of a sudden, he's got superstar dev, and he could be the guy. Didn't mean to go to the trade screen. Good to know that we have $31 million in cap space, though. I think it's got to be Slater. I think it does. And again, we're stuck with Kyler for a while. Like, he's not going anywhere. Unless all of a sudden the bonuses that he has to get paid out, you know, the penalties is actually worth it. There's just no way. All right, now the player upgrades are showing. So this is a big game against San Francisco, especially because we're still leading this division at 2-2. Bryce Wells, rookie tight end. Gets another upgrade. He's now a 78. Again, he is at least star dev. +2 catching, which is nice because he had some drops. Ellington. A lot of our rookies are getting boosts here. A lot of them. Oh, this is going to eat that line alive. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Jeremiah Proctor. Jeremiah Proctor sounds like the sheriff in a Western. I am calling you the sheriff from now on. Michael Wilson keeps getting better at wideout. I actually like this guy a lot. He was very impressive in the first 2 games of the season. +4 juke. Okay. Jesus. Mr. Sanders, I'm gonna need you to get a little bit better at pass coverage, sir. Over under how many times Slater gets sacked. Oh, God. Ortho Reverend. Fair. And there are a lot of funerals in the Old West. Greg Bullard up to a 70. Someone turned off the lights, but don't worry, Greg's there with this +3 awareness. Glad to know that glitch is still in. Jamarcus McClellan. Scheme fit? No, but he is up to a 69 overall. Fair enough, Jamarcus. Someone said already the best Jamarcus in NFL history. I'll get Terrence Clifford up there a little bit. Well, I think the rest of these guys I could probably just auto upgrade. Most of them aren't. Yeah, all these guys aren't long-term projects, so we can just manually or automatically upgrade them instead of going for the manual. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, the Niners will probably kick the hell out of us. Again, the focus, it's all about Hollywood Brown. 3 touchdowns or just 150 yards receiving. If we can get him to that yardage, then he will go superstar, and that could drastically change our future plans for the former Raven. Juan Bentley, 9 tackles last week. What a man. And we brought him in exchange for a trade that included Buda Baker, who was going to leave at the end of this year, and we used it to get rid of the Zach Ertz contract. What does going superstar do? Makes their dev pattern better, which means they can get upgrades faster, and gives them the ability for other abilities. This game has X factors just like NHL does. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these. All right. I am tempted to sim, but again, if it doesn't, I'm tempted to sim to halftime. But if Brown has a really bad first half, it might just be too much of an uphill battle to get him to develop. So we need to go for player. And again, Marquise Brown is the focus all game long. All game long. This will be an interesting one. On 1st and 10, Slater. Oh! The pressure right. Picked. Yep. There's going to be a lot of those. There's going to be a lot of those. I had to test it. I know he has good throw on the run. It looked like we might have been able to get it. And unfortunately, the receiver kind of kept going deep. Yeah, he might be out, actually. Hold on. Maybe not. Here comes Brock Purdy. Can I challenge that? He got it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to challenge it anyway. Whoops. Well, that's fine. All right. Well, hey, there's going to be a lot of picks, but there has to be when we literally are targeting one receiver over and over again. It just is what it is.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the
it's a juke. All right. Well, 23 yards in one shot. Not bad. Not bad. And again, we will be having to go to him a lot. This might work. I mean, technically, it got us 2 more yards. Again, that was the game that allowed him to get this breakout moment. What else can we do for him?
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels.
What else can we do for him here?
He's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
That could be risky, but we'll see if it's there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
It's not. We're going down. A was open, but they chased me out of the pocket right as he was there.
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Again, having to force it to one player causes issues.
Because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
We just had to go at that point.
He winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hello.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
Like I said, we are not expecting a good result. It is literally just feed the ball to Hollywood Brown. We are hoping to lose as well. Making the playoffs wouldn't exactly help us right now. But, not the easiest challenge. Oh, who the hell was that caught him? That was a hell of a play, though. He just bounced off of that first defender. It was good. Greenlaw that caught him. Holy shit.
Hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side, too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Weird bounce, but hey, we'll take it. Third of the way there already. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, there is the strategy of you can go for the 3 touchdowns and just drive down the field and then target him only in the red zone. But man, it feels like 150 yards is a hell of a lot easier to get than 3 touchdowns. Is he dead? Okay, he's back up. What happened season 1? So, Anteater, what we did was we simmed, got the double M for the follow, by the way. We simmed season 1 and then chose the team that was the worst team to take control of. So, this is technically our first season in control of the Cardinals. Damn. Yeah, they covered that pretty well.
This defense for the Niners, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together and getting that first victory a week ago.
It's a risk, but we'll see what's up. Holy shit! Dude, he went so much further than he was supposed to. Wow. Like, Brown forgot that he was supposed to turn around. He just kept going. Like, right there is where he was supposed to turn. He didn't turn until he got to the end zone. And look at that corner. Dude, the corner already knew what was up. He turned around before I even let go of the ball. Rip Slater said his stats were bad anyway. Let's be honest. The game that we won, he had a 2 picks, 1 touchdown game anyway. So, yeah, not the best read. Shit.
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally
All right.
important when you
77 yards. Again, we need 150.
Are you losing key games?
Now might be the time to take a shot.
How well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Ah, was worth a shot. Oh, and Marquise is going to be off the field for this one. Stamina.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this
He's going to be short. That's tragic. Bumped into his own teammate.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing.
When in doubt, give it to the fullback. If we can't get a first down here, who gives a shit? There we go. Attaboy, Carr. Good run. Good run, Drew. All right, back to player. Brown.
In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man to the backfield.
See what we can do.
Not many of those left in the NFL.
That guy's open over the middle.
Perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Give him time. Escaping the danger, running with it.
The way Slater just bounces around is amazing. All right, looking for Brown again here.
When things break down, as soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Picked. Should have been. I mean, again, it's worth a shot. Like, I don't care if we throw interceptions. Like, I'm not looking for our quarterback to go down as the greatest of all time. And shout out to Carpig. What's going on, my man? How are you? Good to see you.
So after the incompletion on first, now second.
All right, here we go. Well, let's hope for the miracle here.
Off the play fake. Slater.
Oh, Hollywood, why? I feel like he made an extra turn. I just tried to lead him a little bit. Whew, lurking. Hey, all good, man. I appreciate the follow. All right. God. I don't know how many yards he's up to, but it's not enough. AKIP tomorrow. Tomorrow around noon Eastern. As in today. Now, technically. Shout out to Alpha Ham on the primer. Appreciate that. Some of the tackles in this game are amazing. It's like a prime Bill Goldberg. Just the lift and the dump is amazing. All right, we are going to go for it again because why not? When in doubt, cheese it. Hand it to the fullback. It worked once, Carr. It worked once. Will it work twice? Yes, it will. That was scary. All right. Hollywood, what do we got for you? Oh, we couldn't get him with the cut. That's all right, though. It just showed Washington with Indianapolis' logo. Did it really? I missed that. All right. And we need 150 yards for Mr. Brown for this breakout, and then we'll just sim the rest of the game and see what's up from there. I doubt this works, but hey, you never know. It's just on the hardest difficulty. It is. Makes doing a challenge like this that much dumb. God. It was worth the shot, but
He's already been intercepted in this game, and the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this
he was open.
He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
It would be a very manageable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Who needs a field goal?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Okay. So, to explain what happened there, and again, we're perfectly fine with interceptions. If anything, it helps. We're trying to lose, but also trying to accomplish this goal. So obviously, we're looking for Brown. And I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's on a slant. He turns around and stops in double coverage. So all I can do is hope that this guy is open and that I can lob it over this dude's head, which I could not. Because we were also about to get chased down without a shot of really getting out of there. So, just to elaborate on what happened there. You know? Right. All right. So, Marquise, if you could not, like, do I call it laziness? Like, what do we call that? If you could actually run the full route. There you go, champ. I'm surprised you didn't fumble. Trade Brown. Well, I mean, that's the plan. If he accomplishes this goal, we'll be more likely to be able to trade him.
Throwing on first down. Slater.
No! He was gone! I hate this offensive line so much. Oh, he was gone. The O-line crumbles right as we're about to throw it over the top. Double coverage on that left side. Well, technically not. I guess he was running a route, but... Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, Slater. You can overcome this. If Peyton Manning can throw that many interceptions as a rookie, you can overcome this. You'll be fine. All right. Not quite the game to remember, but... Son of a bitch. The old challenge of throwing it to the same guy every time, pretty much. Delightful. All right, Hollywood.
They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
Yikes! Yep, there was just... We tried to get out of there. There was no escape. There was no escape from that.
Is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. The guy's man complete. A huge...
Oh, thank God. What's he up to? We needed that. 140 passing yards, so we're not there yet. Nope, 152. We got it. He got it. Well, let's just try one more. Let's try one more. One more shot. Oh, God! Ah! Help! Help! Nobody blocked, man! Holy shit! Oh, my God!
Emotional damage.
Just immediately, like they were breaking through on the left, he broke through on the right. It was just... All right, well, Hollywood succeeded, and I would like to leave. I would like to leave this place as fast as I can. Thank you very much. And hey, there we go. We got on the board. Look at that.
So the victory here for
all right. That happened. That was a game that happened. We might need an investment on the offensive line at some point in the future. We don't have to look at Kurt's final stats. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't have to look at Kurt's final stats. Everything will be fine. Let's just move on with faith in our boys and hope in our hearts. And our legs in casts and our backs in braces. That was Madden 24. I have to end up saying it every year. My review, it's Madden. Like, you know, they have changed some things, but man, it's Madden. You know what you're getting at this point, you know? All right, yeah, Hollywood, I sure will. There we go. Marquise Brown, superstar dev, 8,000 XP. Again, could make him a easier to trade option. Again, we still have him under contract for 2 more years after this, so we don't have to immediately cash out on him. But in the future, I'm sure we will. Everybody hates short weeks. Oh, yeah, I bet. I bet they do. Especially after what just happened there, Bobby. I bet they do. What's up, by the way? I've been seeing you. Don't worry. We play the Rams again in week 6. Yeah, it was just a short week. No other problems. We're fine. Okay. We are still, yeah, I mean, 2-3. We're up there. Team meeting for the rivalry rematch. Right. Right. Let's go, fellas. They're looking for revenge. That's right. We did actually beat them in overtime. Been trying to do much out there. You got it, Leonard. Complete the sweep of the Rams. LOL. We'll see what happens. We cannot speak. We leave those up to chance. The tandem breakout on offense. What do we got? Thought the game crashed. Ooh, it's Rondale. I'm ready. I'm ready, Rondale. I want you to go off. I want you to be the player I think you can be, especially because I just re-signed you. This would be awesome. So Marquise Brown gets an extra 2,500 XP. Rondale, it's the same challenge. 100. And 50 yards. Hopefully. Hopefully. That still counts. Son of a bitch. Scheduled server maintenance at 1 a.m. and 6. There is no way they are having fucking server maintenance at 1 a.m. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why the hell would they have server maintenance at 1 a.m.? There's no way. There's no way. That would be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. 1 a.m., 6 1 a.m. and 6. Really? I'm looking this up. This would be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of if they're actually doing server maintenance right now. The dumbest. Mel said it on the stream earlier, 1 and 6. Server maintenance happening on Madden. Servers down. No idea. Oh my god. Do you know how dumb you have to be to do server maintenance at 1 a.m. Eastern? 6 a.m.? Fine. Server maintenance at 1 a.m. is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. For the sole fact, it's 10 p.m. on the West Coast, man. The hell's the matter with you? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Do it at 5 a.m. Eastern and just keep it down for 2 hours then. Well, that is the one downside to it being an online franchise as opposed to an offline. I'm at the mercy of server maintenance. Fuck.